Wellness for Life is brought to you by Back in Motion Physical Therapy, Gottenborg Chiropractic Clinic, Mahabi Atwa Community Action Partnership, Natural Alternatives, and Lakeside Sports and Pain Clinic.
Hi, I'm Dr. Gottenborg, a chiropractor in Pelican Rapids, and you can see today I'm not in my clinic. We're back in the orchard in Audubon, and I thought I wanted to come here today because, as you can see here, the apples are just beginning to take a little blush color, and so we're about 1 month away from harvest. The first apple we pick is the Zestar apple. We expect that to be available around the end of August. About 2 weeks later, we pick one of my favorite apples, the Sweet Tango, which combines the attributes of a Honeycrisp with a Zestar. About a week after that, we start in with Honeycrisp. All told, we have about 8 different varieties of apples here on our farm, all apples unique to this area, unique to Minnesota, developed by the University of Minnesota. The first trees we planted was in the year 2000, and we can say now for 19 years that we've never had to use a pesticide to control any type of insect or bug. So while I'm not organic, I'm very proud to say that we are chemical free as far as bringing an apple to the consumer. What do we have going on here in the future? We have 3-year-old trees now. They are called Crimson Select or Royal Red Honeycrisp. What happens, it's the same Honeycrisp apple, but by happen chance out in Washington, they found a Honeycrisp that was bright red, and this is one aspect they've always tried to improve on in the Honeycrisp. And so we're excited, maybe a year from now or the year after, we'll have a Honeycrisp that has all of the same attributes but will be a much darker red apple. Other things we're doing is, this is our second year of planting cider apples, and this is an apple that is much different than an eating apple. It's a little higher in acid, it's higher in tannins, and there are names that I would guess no one would know. Wixon, Porter's Perfection, Arkansas Black, Ashmead's Kernel. And so we are trying different varieties on different rootstocks to see what's going to work in the future. Hopefully we can start to produce a cider in about 2 to 3 years. What we're looking right behind me is the Zestar apple. These are 4-year-old trees. This is the first year that I'll let these trees bear fruit. You can see how close the trees are together. They're about 4 feet apart. These are dwarf apple trees. We hold back fruiting till about the 4th year, and thereafter we let them go. All told here, we have about 3,200 apple trees in about 6.5 acres. We have a wildlife fence, a 10-foot fence that protects the apples from the deer. As I said earlier, we expect to be open and have apples available the very last weekend in August. If you're a Facebook user, we use different forms of social media, and we'll list when the apples, as far as their pick date, and when we expect them to be available. Our building is located just south of Audubon, maybe not more than 200 or 300 feet off of Highway 10, and this is the corner of Highway 10 in County Road 11. We do open up the orchard on select dates, weather depending, for people to pick, and this will also be relayed through different social media outlets. As we leave today, we're going to show you some different pictures of the orchard, and thank you for coming here today, and we hope for a really quiet weather season between now and the end of August. Thank you.
Thank you for watching Wellness for Life. Brought to you by Back in Motion Physical Therapy, Gottenborg Chiropractic Clinic, Mahabi Atwa Community Action Partnership, Natural Alternatives, and Lakeside Sports and Pain Clinic.